Zayn Malik and Gigi Hadid, who were dating on and off since 2015 and welcomed a baby girl in September 2020, have broken up after Zayn reportedly struck Gigi's mother Yolanda. But what happened between them and how did the argument go out of hand? Stay tuned to know, but before we start, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Zayn Malik and Gigi Hadid started dating in November 2015, but after dating for 3 years, called it quits in March 2018. But just 2 months later, the pair was spotted together displaying PDA in New York City. In January 2019, an insider told Us Weekly that they split up again and went on their separate ways because Zayn reportedly had a lot of issues that Gigi could not help him get through. While talking about the situation, a source said she cut herself off from all her friends. Every time they were together, she focused all her time and energy on him, but it just got to be too much. In an interview with GQ in 2018, Zayn opened up about his on-again, off-again relationship with Gigi and said, "I am thankful that I met her." He further talked about their relationship and said, "We're adults. We don't need to put a label on it, make it something for people's expectations." He further continued, "I had a very negative outlook on things while recording my first solo album. That might have been adolescence or testosterone or whatever the F was running through my body at the time." He also admired her and said she helped him to look at things from a positive angle. 1 year later, Us broke the news in January 2020 that they were back on. 3 months later, her pregnancy news was leaked, a news that later played its part in raising the tension between Zayn and Yolanda because the pair wanted to keep it private and reportedly Yolanda shared the news with the public. Gigi gave birth to their daughter Kai in September 2020. In April 2020, a source talked about the news and said Gigi has always wanted to start a family with Zayn. Since they got back together in January, they lived in their house in Pennsylvania and spent time there during the pandemic. At that time, Zayn spent a lot of time with Gigi's siblings Bella and Anwar Hadid. In an interview with Harper Bazaar in July 2021, Zayn talked about his relationship with her family and said, "At first, Zayn was like, how do I get a word in edgewise? But now he is very comfortable." She further said he speaks his mind. When he's in the middle of a family thing and everyone's like, "Zayn, whose side are you on?" He's charming. He's usually on my mom's side, so he's smart in that sense. 2 months later, Zayn allegedly got physical with Yolanda during an incident on September 29, 2021. The details of the heated argument remained hidden until October 28, 2021, when TMZ published a report claiming that Zayn struck Gigi's mother Yolanda. As we said earlier, the situation started getting worse between Zayn and Gigi's mother when she shared Gigi's pregnancy news, as Zayn wanted to keep it private. A source said Gigi and Zayn didn't want to announce it publicly until after Gigi gave birth. With lockdown, it was the perfect time to give them that privacy they never would have had otherwise. Source further said that he was upset when the news came out, as he is a private person and Gigi has also become a lot more private after dating him. The source said Zayn and Yolanda have different points of view when it comes to privacy, and this difference of opinion and conflicting personalities often led to a clash between the two. Zayn is not a social person, and his private personality urges him to remain away from the public eye. Therefore, it is suspected that Gigi's pregnancy news leak was a major blow to him. A source told The Sun, "The tension really started between Yolanda and Zayn last year when he suspected she was the one who leaked the news of her pregnancy. They were very grateful for that privacy and were very angry when it came out, as they wanted to share the news with the public after Kai's birth, and COVID lockdown provided the best opportunity to keep the news to them. But news broke anyway, leading to increasing tension between Malik and Gigi's mother." The source further said that both Malik and Yolanda have different parenting styles, and both are quite stubborn when it comes to Kai. Seems like all these minor clashes led to the argument between Zayn and Yolanda that eventually led to his breakup with Gigi Hadid. As per reports, Zayn struck Gigi's mother Yolanda during a row at his house in Pennsylvania. According to TMZ, he was charged with 4 criminal offenses of harassment and has pleaded no contest. As per court documents, Zayn was at his house in Pennsylvania, which he shares with Gigi, when the argument broke out. He allegedly called Yolanda a effing Dutch shut and commanded her to stay away from my effing daughter. As per documents, he also referred to the daughter as the effing sperm that came out of my effing Kent. Zayn then allegedly shoved Yolanda into a dresser, causing mental anguish and physical pain. According to court documents, he then called Gigi, who wasn't at home during the argument, and yelled at her by saying, "Strap on some effing balls and defend your partner against your effing mother in my house." As per multiple reports, a security guard was also present during the incident, and Malik yelled at him as well. "Get the effing out of my effing house, copper," he said. According to a source, Gigi was not present in the house at the time of the argument, as she was spotted in France at the Paris Fashion Week at the end of September. But as soon as she heard about the incident, she immediately left France and flew back to the US. After the news went on air, Zayn denied assault claims and said that the incident was their private matter that should not be discussed in public. He talked to TMZ on October 28 and said, "I adamantly deny striking Yolanda Hadid, and for the sake of my daughter, I decline to give any further details, and I hope that Yolanda will reconsider her false allegations and move towards healing these family issues in private." As per reports, in response to the charges against him, Zayn will face 90 days probation for each count, with a total of 360 days. During this time, he also reportedly has to complete an anger management class and a domestic violence program. According to TMZ, he has also been ordered to not speak or make contact with both Yolanda and the security guard who was on duty at that time. If he satisfies all conditions of the case for 6 months, the judge has the authority to terminate probation. According to the documents, should within 6 months of no violations, if all conditions and financial obligations are satisfied, there is no objection to terminating probation at that time. The singer went on to Twitter to share his side of the story and wrote a detailed note in which he said, "As you all know, I am a very private person and I very much want to create a safe and private space for my daughter to grow up." He also said he wanted to create a place where private family matters are not thrown on the world stage for all to discuss. He further said the incident was a private matter and should remain private. In an effort to protect that space for her, I agreed to no contest claims arising from an argument I had with a family member of my partner's who entered our home while my partner was away several weeks ago. The singer further said that he feels there is divisiveness in the family and he is not happy with how their family matters are leaked to the media. He said, "Despite my efforts to restore us to a peaceful family environment that will allow me to co-parent my daughter in a manner in which she deserves, this has been leaked to the press." He also added that he hopes that everyone involved heals and remains vigilant to protect Kai. After the incident, Gigi's siblings Bella and Anwar Hadid also unfollowed Zayn on social media, confirming the news about the reported breakup. On the other hand, an official representative close to Gigi Hadid was quoted as saying that Gigi is solely focused on the best for Kai. She asks for privacy during this time. After all this drama, a source subsequently confirmed to us that the pair had split again. Zayn and Gigi have silently separated. They'd been having problems for a while and tried to figure them out, but it just wasn't working. A family friend close to Gigi also confirmed their breakup and said they are not together right now. They are both good parents though, they co-parent. Yolanda is of course very protective of Gigi, she wants the best for her daughter and grandchild. Zayn Malik's sister Walia Malik also responded to Zayn's initial statement and supported her brother by writing, "Zayn, you are so loved by us all." She also posted a quote on her Instagram story that read, "Karma comes after everyone eventually. You can't get away with screwing people over your whole life. I don't care who you are. What goes around comes around. That's how it works. Sooner or later, the universe will serve you the revenge that you deserve." By seeing the situation, it seems like things have gone a little too far this time. What do you guys think? Will they get back again like they did in previous years, or this will be the end of their relationship forever? Share your views in the comment section and stay tuned for more updates.